an hour today. I've got quite a busy day today. I've got personal readings and other things to do, but I'm going to be here for about an hour answering questions. So if you've got any questions, you can pop them in the chat for me. I'm sending you all lots of love today and lots of healing and lots of power. And I'm excited for this. So I don't know why it says I'm not live yet. Bear with me a second. Let me just go on. Hopefully I'm live. Let me go on again. Sometimes it takes a minute for it to update. Why does it say it's upcoming? I'm on now. Okay. So I am live right now. And if you are watching this back with me later, give me a thumbs up. And if you do want to watch this back and you want a question, all you need to do is, or you want an answer, is just click somewhere in the replay and you'll receive the message you need to hear. You know, I did it the other day and it worked brilliantly. So the angels always know what you need to hear in the moment. So they'll always give you what you need. But if you are jumping on live with me right now, you can ask me a question. And it can be about anything. You can ask me about health. You can ask me about work. You can ask me about love. You can ask me about lifestyle. Anything you want to. You know, I am an angel therapist and I connect with the angels directly to bring you what you need to know. So we've got people jumping on. Thank you so much, guys. Let me have a look who's here. We've got Deio, Mariana, welcome, welcome. We've also got Bella in the house. Welcome. So we're going to start with Deio. Says, hi, Liz. I hope you're doing well. I'm good. Thank you. Beautiful. General life guidance from the angels, please. I'm feeling stressed at work and could use encouragement. So I'm sending lots of love. Remember, if you're stressed, it's ego stuff. So the way you handle that stress is by breathing yourself back into the present moment. So let's bring you a little message today from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. Hey, Donna, sending you lots of love. We've got Bettina here as well. Bettina, welcome. Thank you for being here. So what do you need to know? This is for Deio or DPO. What do you need to know right now? General guidance for you. What do you need to know? You know, remember, anything you're going through with stress, it's a sign to breathe and bring yourself back into the present moment. You are safe. So we've got past life guides around you. Wow. So what you're being reminded is you're learning karmic lessons in your present situation. And this is karmic lessons, present assistance. So what this really means is you have help. You know, you can call on the angels to help you to get through whatever you're going through. And everything you go through, remember, that causes a stress or a situation that sometimes we're not sure about or we don't understand, it's always a lesson we're learning. So there's always a lesson and a blessing in everything we're doing. So you're actually learning karmic lessons right now through your present situation. And you have present assistance, which means you have help from above. You know, you can breathe through this. And also what I'm feeling is whatever's going on at work is assisting you in some way in your present life. So you're learning a big lesson through it and you're becoming stronger. And also you have past life guides around you. So people that you've actually connected with in past lives who are guiding you in this life. So really the message for you is you have support. You know, you are not alone. You can get through what you're going through. And obviously you're going through something at work right now. So what else do you need to know? But I feel that's the messages call on heaven for whatever it is you're going through. Focus right now on what you do want. Because, you know, when we go through stress at work or we go through something at work, it's always a sign as well that something is needing to change. Sometimes that can be the job itself. We're being guided by feeling out of alignment to move into something more in alignment with our true self, or something that will be recognized more for, as in it will bring in more success, money, or an opportunity. Or it can be a sign that we just need to change our perception of what we are looking at. And remember that everyone is learning, everyone is doing the best that they can. Sometimes people lash out and do things because they're having pain in their own life. So it's also an opportunity to see things in a higher way. But something could be annoying you right now that you are working through. But the angels are with you every step of the way. So focus on what you do want instead of what you don't want. And honestly look at your life and think, is this career and this job really serving me right now? I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Mariana. Thank you for coming in, honey. Hi, Liz. I'm curious to know how did my DM feel with my post about the event I'm facilitating in April and a message from C today. So let's do a message from C first of all. What do you need to know from C today? The message coming through from C is the world. Okay, so he's going through a completion phase. It's like he looks at you and he sees the world. He sees a new beginning. He sees an opportunity. You know, you've opened him up to things in his world. You know, I've spoke about this before. So if he could give you a message right now, let's bring in the messages of desire, because I do feel he does desire you. Okay? He's saying to you, your smile makes me smile. Okay, that's the card I'm feeling needed to come out. So your smile makes me smile. So when he thinks of you, he smiles. He thinks about how you've changed his world in a way, how you've brought new things into his world. So again, you've helped him to open up to new possibilities. So that's how he's feeling about you. He's thinking about your smile. Your smile makes me smile. And, I know it doesn't really help you in the, in the long term, or even in the short term, really, because you're thinking, well, what does that mean? But remember, if he's meant to connect with you, he will do. You're the one asking the question, and you might think, well, that just makes me mad, or that just makes me feel this way. But you're asking about him. So, that's something you're being reminded of. So how did your masculine feel with your post about the event that you facilitated? Proud, inspired, strong. Like you're going to be successful. Success. He sees you as a success. He sees you as creating success in your life, that there's going to be success in this. So nothing but love and power and, inspiring energy, nothing but good. When he connects with you, that's how he feels about that. There's good things there. This is a great card. It means everything working out and everything falling into place. It means financial success. It means, things working out. So he sees that, it's going to work out. It's like he sees you right now as an inspiration. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? You can see Natalia's donated there, so I'm going to prioritise again, as usual, the donations because they're energy exchanges, and then go back up the chat. So if you want a question priority, that's what the super chat's for. But I don't ask for super chats, people just do energy exchanges or to get a priority question. So Natalia says, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I have a message from Grayson, please? So what does Grayson want to say to you? So I'm using this desires deck today because, there is a lot of desire around, a lot of passion and fire, regardless of what's going on in the physical. So the message is, all the time in the world will never be enough for us. So he really does feel like his time's running out. He's starting to think about timings. He's starting to think about making this happen. Because it's like he's saying, I want you in my world, and I want you in my world for as long as I can. And I feel like I'm wasting time. I know I'm wasting time with my own insecurity and all these struggles he goes through. So he wants you to know that, all the time in the world will never be enough. And he's saying, I think about touching you, making you feel good. Those are the things he's thinking about today. And when he's thinking about you in that way, there's no room for ego. That's when he starts thinking, I want you in my world. I need to make this happen. We need more time. All the time in the world will never be enough. So I feel this is actually a power energy that he's stepping into. What else do you need to know? You're saying 3 dots in the right corner. Click that and like the live, please. Thank you for that. Yeah, everyone give us a like, honey, if you can. So even though, you're in separation or you're not connecting physically, this is the pain he feels. He's in pain. He's missing you. He's missing you. He wants you to know he's missing you. And he's thinking about you. And he's thinking about touching you and making you feel good in that powerful way. And it's not just about making you feel good intimately. He wants to make you feel good. He wants you to smile when you're connecting with him. He wants to be the cause of your happiness, not the cause of your unhappiness, which he's been for a long time with the way he behaves. So what I'm really connecting with is he's understanding now and coming to terms with his behaviour, and he's starting to take responsibility for it. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Next donation is Edgar. Thank you for the donation, Edgar. Hello, any particular message from the angels about me and Madeline? So what energy is you and, do the angels want you to know that you and Madeline are in? Reunion of souls. So what they're showing you is this is a soul connection, that you are going to come back together because it's a reunion of souls. What I'm feeling there as well is the rainbow energy is protection. So you're being reminded that if you're not together, or you're not together yet, or in the way you want to be yet, or you're not communicating the way you want to yet, you're being protected because any type of separation is really preparation. And also the eyes there. So I feel what she's showing you is her eyes are open to this love. She's aware of what this is. She's aware that you have a soul connection and that you've, connected in that way. So when I'm connecting with reunion of souls, I feel it's a big message about you guys coming back together, but I feel it's also her understanding that you have had these connections in lifetimes before. So in other words, that you are old souls, but you are one soul, and that you've come together. You're saying your empath is hella reading me. So, this, it's like she's open, or she's aware of what this connection is. That's what you need to know. So maybe you're thinking, does she understand? Is she aware? Yes, she is. Her eyes are wide open. Look at the eyes. They're like there. It's like in Clockwork Orange, where the eyes are open. Like, that's what I'm being shown. She can't escape this feeling. She can't deny it. She can't run from it. She has to face it. So it's like she's saying to you, my eyes are wide open to what this is. We are a reunion of souls. We are one. We are coming back together. So it's like a real understanding of this journey. And the rainbow is that symbol of protection. So don't worry about things. Just allow things to flow and have faith in the process. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So thank you for those 2 donations. I'm going to go back up the chat. So we've got Bella says, hi Liz, please can I have a message from Brian? So what does Brian want to say to Bella today? What does Brian want to say to Bella today? Here we go. Again, look at this, jumping out. Your smile makes me smile. So definitely, when they are thinking about you today, and this is for everyone watching, when they are thinking about you today, they are smiling. Because your smile makes them smile. And it's so true, It's like, what it's like if you haven't seen them for ages, imagine you open the door, you can't help but smile. No matter what's gone on, because it's just that soul recognition again. So your person is saying to you, what Brian is saying to you, Bella, is your smile is sexy. It makes me smile. Remember what Annie says, you never fully dress without your smile. So smile today, because your smile is beautiful. And also, I get jealous when I think of others touching you. So there's some insecurity there about who you're with, what you're doing, curiosity. And, this is, again, the ego, the mind that blows things out of proportion. I'm thinking what you're doing, who you're with, where are you? So there's this anxiousness or this sense of urgency to see what you're doing. I get jealous when I think of you, when I think of others with you. So he's just letting you know that he does get jealous, it does affect him, and he does think about you more than you know. And also, you make me hot. The Kundalini rising, you turn him on, you make me feel hot and bothered. And also, you make me hot is about, obviously, the power of the attraction and the chemistry, but it's also about he gets hot and bothered when he thinks about you moving on, or he thinks about you with someone else. So I'm getting a sense of urgency to come to you. That's what he's thinking about and feeling and dreaming. So have we got any other information you need to know? Any other information you need to know about this? Yeah, he's going to reach out to you soon with an offer, which means it's something real. He wants to come with a reason why he can connect with you. And he's going through a transformation. So it's like an ending, a new beginning. There's a transformation energy taking place to bring this in. I hope that helps, okay? Bettina says, hello, Liz. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, honey. Donna says, good morning, Liz. Is there any messages from Mark on the 3D? And is there anything I need to know about my journey? So what do you need to know about your journey? This is from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. Want a clear card, please, angels. Clear cards. Anything you need to know about your journey? Thank you. So the energy for your journey. Again, look at this. You've seen me shuffling the deck. Look what's come up again. Past life guide. See how the angels will repeat the card. I call it parrot guidance because, there's more than one person that needs to see this card. There's more than one person that needs to know this, which means it's also a collective message. So Donna, the message for you is you are learning karmic lessons in your present situation. And you're learning, the karmic lessons you're learning are also being assisted by your past life guide. So in other words, a karmic lesson. When I say karmic lesson, I'm not talking about a karmic person. Okay, I'm talking about something that brings a challenge that we have to go through. And we experience it in this lifetime in a physical way so that we can get a handle on it and master it. It's about personal mastery. So really what I'm connecting here for you, Donna, is you're going through things in your life to be able to master it. And you've got angels and guides around you from the past and the present helping. So in other words, your past life guides can also be people you've had past lives with who are guiding you now from above. Not just your angels or ancestors or anyone you're connecting with, but also, real people you've connected with in the past. So you are being guided. That's what you need to know for your journey, that you are being guided. So what's happening between you and Mark right now? What do you need to know? So the message is healing. There's a lot of healing taking place, especially around the physical world, because we've got the eye. And the eye is about what you see physically. So, what you are experiencing physically, what he is experiencing physically is bringing in healing. So there's a great healing taking place right now. And you're saying, I'm going through ascension at the moment, but it's not getting me down. Absolutely, because you're looking at it in a higher way. You may even be going through things with the eyes. Because the eyes, obviously, when we go through eye issues, we have grit in the eye, itchy eyes, runny eyes, all of that. But it can also be crying. When we need to release emotion, and when we go through ascension and when we go through things like that, it can make us feel emotional and we can be more teary or more prone to tears, because crying is healing. When we cry, our soul smiles because we are releasing toxins and burdens and anything else. So there's a lot of power coming in there. So what does Mark want to say to you today? What does Mark want to say to you today? Mark is saying to you, the scent of you lights a fire in me. So he can smell you. So I don't know if you wear a specific scent. Okay, you may wear a specific perfume or something like that. But you have a scent. Obviously, you have a scent because it's a primal thing. It's like with George, for example, when I smell him, I drink him in. It's lovely. It's elixir to me. It's healing. I'm not talking about if he puts an aftershave on. It's like his own scent. So what Mark is saying is, when I smell you, and he can smell you always, it's not just about being around you and smelling you. It's like he can sense you in that way. It lights a fire in me. So it's that primal scent that turns you on. And that's what he's connecting with. So he's saying, I miss the smell of you. It lights me up. It turns me on. It lights a fire in me. So again, it's about that power of the connection. I hope that helps, okay? Vixen, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. My ex threatened me. I'm a bit scared of what he's going to do to my life. Please give me help from my spirit guides. Call on Archangel Michael. Anything where, we get my deck here, anything where you go into fear or you're going through a threatening situation or anything like that, you need to be calling on Archangel Michael, because he will bring in protection. He will shield you. He will protect you. You are safe with him. You can even take it a step further and call on Archangel Michael and the band of mercy angels. It's like you call in your own personal army. Imagine an army standing in front of you. Imagine like on the battlefield, where you've got an army and the king kind of stands behind the army. That's what the angels do for you. It's not because you can't see them doesn't mean they aren't there. So when you call on Archangel Michael and the band of mercy angels, it's like you've got Thor there in an army. So you are safe. There's no need to fear. So, and breathing through what's going on, and also understanding that anything that's not of love is of fear. So your ex is clearly going through some real pain in their life to be, acting this way, because they're projecting onto you what's going on inside. So as hard as it is, try and breathe through it and understand it's actually not about you. It's about his own issues. Say, Father, forgive him. He doesn't know what he's doing. So Archangel Michael is saying to you, make a commitment to yourself to be happy now. To decide to be happy now, regardless of what's going on. Okay? Call on Archangel Michael. Because Archangel Michael is saying to you, you've already been guided to call on me. You've already been told by me, when I'm channeling this, that he is creating this shielding around you, so there's no need to fear. But what he wants you to know is it's your choice to be happy now. You can let this hurt you and affect you and drag you down and I'm going to make a commitment to myself today. I'm going to decide and choose to be happy now, because the power is in the now. When we go into fear, it's about what's he going to do. Okay? That's the future energy. What if, what if, what if? It's not real. It's a false idea of what's going to happen. In the now, you are safe. Are you okay right now? Yes, you are. So there's no need to fear, because Archangel Michael is shielding you. So you can affirm and say, thank you, angels. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me open my heart to happiness, to joy, to bliss. I'm now willing to see all of the goodness in my life. So you've got good things in your life. So don't let him affect your energy. I hope that helps, okay? Powerful messages coming in today again. So next message we're going to do, I'm going back up in the chat here. We're doing, Miss Sakura says, hi Liz, can I get a message, thoughts, feelings from Paul, please? So thoughts and feelings from Paul today. What does Paul want you to know? Now, I'm not on donations now, honey. I'm on Miss Sakura here. Message from Paul for Miss Sakura. This is the message from Paul here. Paul is saying to you today, I imagine the sound you make when you give yourself to me. So the reason I've chosen this deck today is because I'm feeling a lot of heat around, the energy of the connections. And it's like he's saying, I'm visualizing the sound you make. So there's a lot of energy around fantasy, fantasizing about you, thinking about the sound you make when you are together intimately. And also, every part of you is perfect for me. And that's really what he needs you to know. So it's like he's saying to you, you are perfect for me. I desire you. I want you in that way. And I feel you need to hear that today because you may have been in fear or doubt about that. Or, there may have been some struggle around it. And you're receiving messages in dreams. So I feel that actually what's happening here is he's dreaming about you. He's dreaming about making love to you and the sounds that you make. He's dreaming about you. And he's saying to you in your dreams somehow, so you'll either remember or you won't, but this is the message coming to you, that you are perfect, that you don't need to change. And on this journey, we do go through things that make us question ourselves, where we think, oh, if only I looked this way, or this was different about me. If I was a bit thinner or even a bit bigger, or, we go through all these things. And what he's saying to you is every part of you is perfect for me. And there's also family matters that may be going on. So, for example, he may be dealing with things within his family life that are causing his attention right now where he can't be around you. So he's saying, I'm just dealing with my own issues in the physical world, but in my dreams, in my mind, my heart and soul is with you. So it doesn't matter what he's going through right now, he's with you spiritually. So again, this is about the power of the 5D connection. And every part of you is perfect for me. So if there is something about you wish you could change or you're worried about, don't. It's like, for me, for example, before I met George, I was worrying about my false tooth. I've got a false tooth here. I've got plating. I take it out. And I have it out a lot. Because I put it in to do videos. I put it in if I go out. But I take it out when I eat. I don't like eating with it in. And I have it out around the house. And, I had this happen because when we go through back and forth energy or decision making, or there's a lot of struggle, it can affect the teeth. So I had a tooth out when I was dealing with a catalyst. And obviously when I met George in person, I was thinking, oh, is he going to accept me with this tooth and whatnot? And he actually told me that, for about a year before we actually got together in union, he got a friendship with a guy who had got no tooth at the front. So it was like it prepared him. It's not right at the front, it's like here. But, we get anxious about certain things. So the point I'm making is, it doesn't matter whether you were toothless or not, or there's something going on. You were perfect for your person in every single way. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Happy Me says, any message for me today? So let's do a message for Happy Me. What do you need to know? So we're doing an angel message for you, something you need to know today. Something you need to know. A clear message, please, angels. You just have to set the message for a clear card. Clear message. What do you need to know? Could be a lot of deep thinking going on today. Or, there's some thinking going on. These are the cards. We've got Elementals and Archangel Raziel. Wow. So what this means is Archangel Raziel is coming through to you to say you are connecting right now with him in a powerful way so you can access your intuition. So you can be aware of what you're learning and going through your own wisdom, inspiration, and the Akashic Records. So Archangel Raziel is helping you to access the Akashic Records, the part of you that is growing, learning, and healing, the part of you that is a spiritual being, the part of you that has gifts and talents that you've been given by God. So the more you connect with your own self, the more you're able to understand what they are. So the angel's saying go in nature, because when you're in nature, you're able to understand yourself more. You're able to recognize who you are and why you've come, and to understand lessons you're learning and things you're going through on a deeper level. You're able to have more compassion, empathy, and understanding. So the message I've got here, because you've got elementals and Archangel Raziel, go into nature to connect with the nature spirits and the elementals, but it's more about connecting with the elements. You know, when we go out in nature, we feel better because we're connecting with source. We are out in the open, we're breathing in the air, and we're feeling connected. And this is about the 4 elements, which is saying to you, when you're around the energy of the earth, you know, whether you're around trees or grass, you just will feel better. If you're around the energy of water, the ocean, or even if you're having a bath, you know, or if you are in the shower, you're going to feel the power of this to receive guidance and wisdom and knowledge. You may be around fire, so you may light some candles, or you may have a burning fire, or you may be out at a bonfire, or you're going to feel the connection of passion and action and fire, you know. And again, you know, we've got air, earth, fire and water. So it's connecting with all of these elements. And also, it's about knowing that you are strong. So the message coming through for you is that you have the power within you to know what to do, to know what direction to take, to choose what will make you happy. You know, your name is Happy Me. So you have to think, right, am I happy right now? And if not, you can understand why by seeing things in a higher way. So the message is Archangel Raziel is going to give you the power, and he's the psychic angel. He's going to give you the power to access the information within you to know what to do. And if you're going through any stress or struggle, all you need to do is go in nature to calm down and feel better. That's the guidance for you today. I hope that helps, okay? So we're going to do Leo 1111. Great to see you. Hey Liz, why is this Virgo on my mind? I can't stop thinking of him. He was just a friend and I keep getting visions of his face. So clearly there's a reason why. There's something you're learning from this person, or you're becoming aware of this person in some way, a different way than you've experienced this person before. So the message coming through is the force of love and creation. So this person's got a presence in your life that's powerful right now. You know, and really what happens is when we connect with people, no matter who they are, we see them in a higher way because we're seeing ourselves in a higher way. So this person, there's a reason this person's in your life, and that's what you're being shown through connecting with them in this way. That's why you can't stop thinking of him. And you're getting visions of him. You're saying he was just a friend. So what you're really saying there is something's changed in the way I'm looking at this, or the way I'm seeing him, or the way I'm connecting with him. And that's the force of love and creation. So there may be something being created between you. He's not in my life, we don't talk. It doesn't matter. You are connecting through energy. Okay, it's not about being in physical connection with someone. It's about the actual presence of this person. There's a divine presence. This person is a divine presence around you. Okay, divine presence. So in other words, it doesn't matter whether this person is not connecting with you, as in not physically with you. If they are up there or down here, the point is they have a presence in your life right now. Okay, and it's bringing in the force of love and creation. So you don't need to put a question mark. You think, what's going on? You're connecting with this person in that way. In other words, you're thinking about them, you're seeing his face, you're connecting with him in that way because he's opening you up in some way to a force of love and creative energy within you. It doesn't matter where he is, okay? Listen, it's in a different country. I feel there's a lot of maybe even panic about why you feel in this way. Something is being created through the presence of this person in your life. Okay? And you're saying, oh, he's not in my life. But he is in your life because you were thinking about him. He is in your life because you were connecting with him. He is in your life because his presence is around you. He's in your life because he's affecting your life. It doesn't mean he's got to be right next to you to feel the presence. You know, you say, is he thinking of me too? It's, you know that because you feel the bond. But the message coming through from heaven about it is that he is a divine presence in your life. He's on your mind for a reason. He's opening you up to the force of love and the force of creation in you. So you may even be thinking about, you know, this in a different way, saying he was a friend. Okay, and you're obviously saying, well, he was a friend, as in we used to connect or we used to spend time together, whether that was online or in person or however it was. But he was a friend. He's not now, but I'm thinking of him because you feel something's coming. You know, you feel that, yeah, you're missing him a lot because you feel something's coming. So this could definitely be about reconnecting, coming back together, and it may be in a different way than what you've experienced with him before because something is being created There's a force of love and a force of creation within the connection. Okay, because we've got a connection with everyone. It's not just like, oh, we're not connected. Of course you are. You were thinking of him. You're spiritually connected. You've had some kind of relationship before. You've had a friendship before. So the presence of him is in a divine way, which means there's a reason. Okay, that's why you got 44, because it's the angel saying to you, he's in your mind and even in your heart right now for a reason, and something new is coming. So it's helping you in a way to understand love and creation, a new beginning. So really what the angel's saying, they're going the long way around, saying to you, there may be, and it feels like in May something could happen, a new beginning with this person. So this person could reach out to you, or there could be an opportunity for you to reach out to them. But I feel a new beginning is coming in around this person, because there's a reason that they are in your life and in your mind, and this is happening. So you're saying, oh, he's not in my life, but he is in your life because he's affecting your life. So the message is, there is a force of love behind this, a divine presence that's creating something between you. And I feel this could definitely be coming together as a meeting of minds. That's what you need to know. You know, you've always got the opportunity, if you want to go deeper into something, you know, sometimes it's hard on a Q&A to get the answers you need because it needs to go more in detail. You know, anyone's got the opportunity to reach out to me for a personal reading. We've got, thank you, Miss Sakura. Thank you for the donation, honey. Vixen's donated again there. I'm going to wait for the question to come in. You know, the way that I do the lives, I'm not missing anyone out. It's just if someone donates to me, it's an energy exchange. So I'll go to the question, okay? But I'm going to go back down the chat and answer someone else a minute. So we've got Ryan and Ashley says, hello from Ohio. Hello, great to see you. We've got Maya says, Ma'am, my name is Tuya. Please talk about my career. It's Tuya. Is it Tuya? I'm so sorry. I'm not very good at pronouncing names today. So, you know, and I don't need to connect with your name anyway, because I'm connecting with the energy around you. You know, so even if you hadn't put your name, you know, the fact that you are Maya on your bio, you know, on your kind of profile, that's enough for me to connect with your energy. So the message is, things are going to move forward in career from July. Take back your power. Think about what you want. So it feels like there's going to be a shift within your career in July. That's what you need to know. But it's about you taking back your power, realizing you are powerful, that you are strong, that you can achieve anything, that you have dreams that you may want to achieve, and you can work on them. So go for what you want and believe in yourself. You know, when you believe in yourself, it's the most powerful thing you can do. That's what you need to know, okay? I'm going to do, Jessie says, what does he think about me knowing his secret? They're giving me the word vulnerability, that you are intuitive. You know, obviously it can make him feel vulnerable if you know his secret, but he's thinking, wow, how do you know that? Okay, you are an intuitive being. You've coming up as the high priestess here. So he's very, you know, kind of inspired and a little bit scared by your intuition. So he sees you as an intuitive being, someone who knows stuff, okay? We've got Vixen says, what is the message for my future spouse? I feel like he is updating me. Okay, let's bring in, because you're asking about future spouse. Let me find the deck I'm after. Hang on a minute. Where's the deck? There it is. Okay, I'm going to bring in two actually. So I'm going to bring in two decks. Here we go. So, straight out, the message from your future spouse is, I love hearing you sing in the shower. Okay, so imagine you're in the future and you're living together and you're married and you're singing in the shower because you're happy. Okay, so I feel what he's saying is, I love it when you're happy, and I love the sound of your voice, and I love your voice when you are singing, which means you're letting go, you're being at peace. So, you know, you may have a very good singing voice, and maybe you need to believe in that a little bit more. All paths lead home, so choose the path of peace. So it's like what your future spouse is saying to you is, there's no need to fear anything. There's no need to stress over anything. There's no need to worry about anything, because we will be together. So choose the path right now that leads to peace, okay? Remember last time when you did a reading about me saying, oh yes, wow. So yeah, singing. So you're definitely getting a message here about your mission and your life purpose connecting with singing. So, but this is about being peaceful. not worrying about things or stressing about anything, because that's what we spend too much time doing. That's what you need to know, okay? Leo says, can I get more messages on this Virgo? Does he miss me? Of course he misses you if you're missing him. It's reciprocated. What do you need to know? Okay, so is he thinking about you right now? Is he thinking about you? Yeah, I want to kiss you like no one ever has, and I adore you. So he misses you too. So he's thinking about this, and I adore you. It doesn't mean, like as in, oh my God. It's like he's saying, wow, you're amazing. I adore you, everything about you. You're a great person. I love the person that you are. I want to kiss you. So adore is also about the energy of the power, the connection. This is a divine connection. I want to kiss you like no one ever has. So I actually do feel that this could turn into more than friends. And I feel that's what's being created. And it may have taken you by surprise. They're giving me fear. It may be bringing up fear because you might be thinking, well, what does all of this mean? But really what you're being guided to do is just take it moment by moment. Okay, because the universe is creating the way. What we try and do on this journey too much is control it. And we have to release it and let things go. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, this is about you setting your intention right now. If you want to actually reconnect with this person and you want it, because obviously I feel you're spending time thinking about this person. You're spending time thinking about him. And he's spending time thinking about you. So the universe is creating the way. It's universal power. For example, if you're thinking about someone, they're thinking about you. It's just the way it works. And I feel that's also why he's popping up into your mind. Because you're thinking of each other. You may even be thinking about the past, what happened, the way things were. And it feels like something is shifting. So I feel that the more you ask the universe, say, okay, if we're meant to have some kind of divine connection, if we're meant to come back together, please create the way. Thank you, Archangel Raguel and Archangel Uriel, this is who's coming through, Archangel Orion and Archangel Gabriel for working as a team to create the way. So I feel the way is being created for you guys to come back together. So this could be happening between May and July. That's what you need to know, okay? You're saying, thank you, Liz, thank you, you're a blessing. So just have faith in the process of your life. Okay, there's a reason for everything. I feel he's going to kiss you. Hope that helps, okay? Jennifer, thank you for the donation. Only person on my mind, please. What do you need to know? So what's going on first of all? Right, the angels are saying right now, there's a period of change taking place. They're giving me toothache. Okay, they give me tooth pain, which is connected with decisions. So it feels like there's some decisions that need to happen in your connection to move things forward. Yeah, I've got his thoughts and feelings here, okay? So there's going to be some changes. So right now what the angels want you to do is cleanse and align your chakras. And that will enhance things. It will move things forward. It will create, a change. It will help you to deal with what changes are coming in. Because you're learning to change your perspective and to enjoy your own company. He's learning to reflect on his thoughts. So he's able to recognize them, process them, and understand them. And you're both learning to be calm and respond with love to each other and this situation. So he's saying to you, I want to taste your skin and I want to run my hands through your hair. So that's what's on his mind, coming back to you and being intimate with you. And there's a lot of Kundalini rising right now, a lot of heat around you. So he's saying this is what he's thinking about, tasting you, running his hands through your hair, being with you in that way. And he's reflecting on all of that, the way he's thinking about you, what he wants to do to you, and what that means for moving forward. So the angels are asking you right now to enjoy your own company, obviously, because that brings in power, because you feel okay and content with where you are and what you have, but also to cleanse and align your chakras, because it will open you up for what's next. So something is coming to really create more of an intimate connection and vibration between you. And you're definitely on his mind in that way. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Miss Afat is saying, let me see if I can find the question. I've just seen it, I think. I want to know my marriage time. My name is Medor. So I want to know my marriage time. This is the thing, let go of the need to know about things, because it's the process that makes it exciting. When you met you, it's like sometimes we try and know all the answers when we're not meant to know. We're meant to enjoy the process and the journey. You know, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey to the destination. The angel's saying right now, focus on you. Focus on self-love. Focus on finding your way there through giving to you. The more content you feel with yourself, the more you feel loving in this moment with you, the more you feel happy and joyful, the quicker those type of things will come in. So I feel between now and September, it's about you working on you. It's about you working on self-love and enjoying your own company and being in your own energy. And that will open all the doors for what you want within a relationship. So the angels want you to work on self-love and giving back to you and your dreams and your goals and what you want between now and September. That's the message. You see, the angels will tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. You're thinking, right, when am I going to be married? The angels say, well, to be married, you have to work on self-love. You have to be content with what you have. You have to have a beautiful relationship with yourself to even be ready for marriage. So that's what they want you to work on. So instead of thinking, when am I going to be married? Start being more in the present moment and focusing on loving life and living life and being in the now. And that's what you need to know. This is one of the most powerful cards in the deck because it's about self-care and self-worth and self-love and feeling valuable. And when you're operating in that energy, all the doors open for everything you want. And that's what you need to know. Larisha, thank you for the donation. On the Isla's guidance card, please, from the angels or DM. So what do the angels want to say to you today? What do the angels want to say to you today? 2 cards. So the first card coming up is, wow, you've got animal totems. So you're being shown signs about this journey. Now look what's in there. You've got a big stag, which is a symbol of your divine masculine transformation and the power of the union. So you've got all these animals in there. You've got the owl for wisdom. You know, you've also got this powerful energy of the seagull, which is about self-mastery. And you've got this leopard there, you know, and you know, you're walking in your power. So it's reminding you that you are being guided through animals. You're receiving energy through animals, through your own power, through connecting with source. So this is really about the signs and synchronicities that you see that show you the truth. And also that will show you that you're going to achieve things and you're going to receive your reward. You're going to complete your journey. So what I'm really feeling here is your masculine is showing you either he's running towards you or away from you. And he's going to move into union with you because he's showing you, he's saying, we will get there. I will get there. And the stag is the promise of that. So I feel you're going to be shown a stag as a symbol of this union, of it happening. And obviously you've got to be okay with the timing of things because it's showing you you'll get where you're meant to be. So what your masculine is saying is, I could devour you with my love. That's how powerful it is. And you have this effect on me. It makes me think I'm losing my mind. So that's also what can hold your person back when, you know, the way you are, your power, your light, your connection, like when we go out in the sun and the sun can affect us, we have to adjust to the light and the warmth of it. He's saying sometimes the power of this love makes me feel like I'm going crazy or I'm losing my mind. But I could devour you with this love because it's so strong and intense. So give him time to open up and come to you. But the message is the stag and all the animals are showing you that you are going to be together. So what I'm going to do as well is like a little bonus card is pull you a card from my deck, the Twin Flame Animal Oracle. So what do you need to know? We've got fly higher and we've got universal laws. So the message for you is shine your light bright because this will attract everything to you through the laws of karma, attraction and gratitude. Universal laws. And, you know, universal laws can be connected with number sequences. And also fly high. You know, something is getting your attention. I feel that's the animals or the stag or whatever you're being shown because it's showing you things are changing and the adjustments are taking place. I hope that helps, okay? Silent, thank you for the donation. And I can see you've donated again there. So I'll do them both together. So any messages from Linton and messages about career. So first of all, what do you need to know about career? What do you need to know about career? What do you need to know about career right now? Well, right now, you have to understand that you can create your destiny. You know, you can do whatever you're guided to do. You know, you're very good at working as a team as well, but you're also a leader. So it really is about looking at what you want to do and thinking, right, what type of career do I actually want? Am I in alignment with that right now? And ask the angels for it. So, you know, what I'm feeling here is you are the creator of your own destiny. when you ask for what you want, it can be manifested for you. So there may be some changes. You know, you're also very artistic, and it's about bringing that artistic energy in. So you're very artistic. People listen to you because you are a leader. So it's understanding that, you know, and I feel that sometimes as well, you may feel like people are interrupting what you're doing in some way. Or, you know, and you're being reminded that this is a journey of love and light. So, you know, it's about not just getting on with something. It's about looking around and understanding what you're doing, that it's having an effect on people. So what you're doing in your career, or what you will do in your career, will have effect on others as well as yourself. And that's what you're being guided to know. So let's also pull you another card about that. We've got, ancestors. You've got people guiding you, historical people. You've got historical connections and purposes. So what this means is you're going to leave a legacy in the world. And this is something you're going to be building and working on between now and 2028. And your ancestors are helping you with this. So you're building you're building some kind of legacy between now and 2028. That's what you need to know about career. Now, regarding your person, okay, we've got Linton. What does Linton want to say to you? What does Linton want to say to you? Linton is saying to you, I don't ever want to be away from you. That's what he wants you to know. So he's working on doing everything he needs to do to be able to be with you for life, for the rest of your life. And it's like he's saying, I want to be with you for life, for the rest of our lives. And I don't ever want to be away from you. So I'm working on all the things I need to change and do to be able to make that happen. I hope that helps, okay? Someone just said, just a question, when we donate, do you see it in low? Do I see it in low? Let me show you. Oh, I've just clicked off it. Bear with me a sec. My chat's just got off. This is what happens, okay? When someone donates to me, can you see that? When someone donates to me, it comes up like this, so it stands out. But obviously, if people aren't donating, I go back into the chat, okay? And I can see what's going on in real time as well. So I've just answered silent there, and now I'm going to do Nina, okay? That's the way I do it. So Nina says, thank you for the donation, Nina, sending you so much love. Hi, Liz. So the energy I'm in most days feels amazing. It was very similar energy. It's just as I met my twin. At the time I felt at my best. It's been a while since I felt like that. It feels like deja vu. Is this normal to feel? Yes. And the thing is, I can tell you're confused by it because how you've worded your message. You know, if you actually look at that, it doesn't really make much sense. You know, it says, so you've put this, so the energy ISM in most days feels amazing was very similar energy as just as I met my twin flame. At time I felt at my best. It's been a while. So see how that, you have to really decipher that. And they give me a block in the throat. So you're learning how to word things in a way that makes sense. You're learning how to put things into place that makes sense. You're learning how to express yourself. And what I really feel what I need to share with you is that your person is learning to put things into order. So in other words, it's like everything's being put in order. All the pieces of the puzzle are being put into place. It's like the final pieces are being put together. Okay, so things that don't make sense are finally starting to all make sense. All the pieces are going into place. Imagine you've got a big jigsaw puzzle, and when you first look at it, it's very overwhelming, isn't it? And you think, however, is that going to make a picture? But eventually, through time and effort and hard work, it starts making sense. It starts forming something. And that's what happens. And then it's kind of like, as the last pieces are ready to go in, it's this energy and this excitement and this power that you start feeling. And that's actually what I'm connecting with. I'm connecting with what you're feeling right now is this sense of achievement, because you know everything's in place. So that's the message I need to share with you. So I hope that makes sense. You've got carrying burdens. So right now your person is still carrying burdens, and that's still being released. And what I feel as well that you're actually learning to do right now is to release other people's burdens, because what you're doing right now as a light worker, whether it's as a twin flame or as an earth angel or a spiritual being having this human experience, whoever you're connecting with, you're sending them light and you're sending them love. You know, this could be people that you are spending time with at work or people you're around in general. you're sending them love and healing because you're connecting with them in that way. And you may be carrying their burdens on. So I feel what you're being guided to know is you still may be learning how to separate your own energy with collective energy, or your own burdens with others' burdens, if that makes sense. So it's like you need to be shielding yourself and cutting cords. Like, for example, with me, you know, when I do a reading, whether it's a little Q&A message like this, or a personal reading, or a collective reading, as soon as I've done it, it's taken away. So, for example, I know right now that I've got the angels around me taking these things out of my head. It's a lot like in Harry Potter where Dumbledore's got that pensieve and he takes the thought out of his mind, or the memory, and puts it in the pensieve. So it's not around him or in his head. Because if you're carrying around everyone's problems, thoughts, emotions and feelings, you're going to burn out. Does that make sense? So you've got to call on the angels to shield you or cut cords with certain things so you're not carrying around others' burdens. So that's also what I'm connecting with. And this is something you learn along the way as well, because, you know, it's a natural part of your progression on your journey now to be assisting others, to be helping, to be guiding. And you know as well, I feel that this is also connected with friends. You carry around their burdens because you want to help, you want to heal, you want to give advice. So it's very much about being able to shield yourself and protect your own energy as well. And that's something you need to hear. And let's do a little message from your twin. You know, and you can do that by calling on Archangel Michael. So what your person is saying to you is, you make me hot. So there's a lot of passion and desire and fire energy around you right now. You don't even know how beautiful you are. So when your person is connecting with you, he just sees you as this beautiful goddess. And I would sacrifice anything to be with you. So again, this is the power of the love, heat coming in. Remember, you are beautiful and strong. Very powerful. I hope that helps, okay? But try and shield your energy, you know, call on Archangel Michael to cleanse you. Even do it in the shower, because sometimes as well, you may even be getting psychic attacks sent at you. You know, and the good way to clear that is obviously through doing a chakra cleanse. But, you know, when you're in the shower, if you have a shower every day, or however you cleanse yourself, visualize the water cleansing you. You know, sometimes when I'm in the shower, not every day, you know, if I feel someone's been sending me psychic attack, it doesn't really get in me anyway, because my aura is cleansed and shielded by angels, by heaven. I was going to say angels. But, you know, sometimes when I'm in the shower, I will feel things sizzling off me. So, for example, you know, when I'm in the shower sometimes, the water will be cleansing it off any psychic attack. And psychic attack can be things, you know, when people say, oh, that person sent you daggers. That person looking at you, it's like they've got daggers in their eyes. You know, it's like someone's got a dagger and is actually sending that to you. But obviously, if you're shielding yourself properly, it won't go into your aura. It will just bounce off it and hit the floor, you know, like an energy field. So it's about understanding that you can release anything that you've absorbed, and then you don't feel you're carrying anything around. Because sometimes when you carry burdens of others, it's like you're wearing 100 coats. And imagine you put one coat on, you're okay. But try and put 100 coats over that coat. It's not going to happen, is it? You won't be able to walk. You'd be like the Michelin Man. You know, so try and release things that you may be absorbing. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you for the generous donation, honey. Jacinta, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, what's going on with my DM in the 3D? So what do you need to know right now? Message coming out is wish fulfillment. He's doing everything he needs to do right now to bring in the wish of being with you. So he has a wish he wants to fulfill. That wish is to be with you and communicate. So his actual wish right now is that he can communicate with you. Okay, and I feel he's actually connecting with his angels. Now, he may be aware he's doing that, he may not be aware, but he is actually receiving guidance from angels right now to be able to re-communicate, in other words, to reconcile. And also, he's saying to you, it's not quite the right time, though, because I need to be able to give you what you give to me. So he wants to communicate with you when it's a more balanced energy, and he's saying, you're everything I want. You know, he just loves the way you are. The Queen of Cups is someone very beautiful, intelligent, psychic, intuitive, strong. So you're everything he wants. So what he's really saying to you in this message is, you're everything that I want. And I want to communicate with you. But I am wanting to communicate with you when I am in the right energy to give to you the right way. So right now, the angels are reminding you that you can communicate through telepathy and dreams and other ways. So work on the 5D connection right now, because that will bring in the fulfillment of the wish to communicate. So he has a wish to communicate. That's what he wants you to know. And we've got Miss Afat. Thank you for the donation, honey. I know I've answered a question for you already. Because you donated twice. I've answered a question already. I'm just seeing if there's another question. This is why we say, if you are asking, always put your question in the super chat. May just be a thank you, that one, because I've already answered your question. If you have got another question, just pop it in the chat for me right now and I'll find it, okay? So let me go back up a minute here. We've got Nia says, thank you for the donation, Nia. Hi Liz, any message from the universe for me in DM, please? So what's the message about your connection right now? Look how these are jumping out. So the message we've got is calmer waters. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Things are going to get easier. You know, this is a bit like the Six of Swords in the tarot. So between now and June, things are going to improve. You're going to feel an improvement energy. And also, you've got to be patient. So you're learning patience right now. That's what you're learning, okay? So patience is the key. To have faith, and you've also got healing. Have patience, because things are healing in your connection right now. To bring in calmer waters, to move things forward the right way. So that's what the angels want you to know. So what does your person want you to know? I'm using the Desires deck. I think about you when I'm being intimate with others. Now, don't panic and think, oh, he's sleeping with other people. That's not what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling is if he's having an intimate conversation with someone, maybe spending some time with his family, and he's thinking, I wish you were here with me to experience this. Or he's having a deep conversation with someone. That's the kind of intimacy I'm feeling. Okay, and he's connecting maybe through something he's watching. And he's seeing intimacy. You know, and he's thinking, I wish that was us. So I feel there's a healing, because he wants to bring you into his life. He wants to incorporate you into his life. You know, that's what he wants to do. He wants to have those things with you, and they give me tooth pain. So he's experiencing decisions. So things are going to improve. He's saying, I would sacrifice anything to be with you. He needs you to know that. So this could also be walking away from things in his life which are being healed to move forward. So I feel things are going to improve between now and June, but you've got to be patient, because there's a healing taking place. And the way he's healing is when he's spending time with people, he's thinking, I don't want to be talking to this person, or I want to be with you. Everything is connecting there. So he's thinking about that. So I'm not feeling he's being intimate with others as in, oh, you know, he's sleeping with anyone else. I feel, say for example, he hugs someone. You know, we hug people, don't we? Hug our friends, we hug our family. He's thinking, I wish that was you. Or he's experiencing something, he's thinking, I wish that I could experience that with you. That's what's on his mind. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just going to go to Miss Afat, because she donated and then there was no question. I've just seen it in the chat, so bear with me a second. Will my twin flame come back this year? So let me go back up to where I was. Will your person come back this year? What you have to understand is your journey is in divine timing. So in other words, your person will come back when they're meant to, not when you want them to. It's in divine timing. So he has to walk away from something first, okay? So it feels like it's going to happen after August time. It feels like there's going to be a change around August time that's going to allow him to come to you. So it feels like between now and August, he's releasing something. That could be a karmic situation or a karmic energy to be able to move towards you. So he's not saying for definite yes or no if it's going to be this year. The message is he's going to be more likely to come towards you after August. And it may also happen around a full moon. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps. But let go of the when and just focus on the knowingness that it's going to happen because you are meant to be. That's what you need to know. Patricia, thank you for the donation, honey. I have told him. I went in and told him just before I did this live, so about an hour ago, and he is aware and he is going to do it today. Okay, so he wants you to know that. Patricia says, dear Liz, great you are around. Great to have you here. I feel a bit down. Well, I'm sending you lots of positive energy right now. Turn that frown upside down and lift your vibration up. As Ralph Smart says, let's raise the vibration, okay? What do I need to know about the journey? What's next? Any messages from my twin? Thank you and have a great day. So what does your twin want to say to you? What does your twin want to say to you? Clarity. So there's clarity coming in right now. So, you know, he may need a bit of time right now to process what he's going through, to gain clarity about the next steps, okay? So what else does he want to say to you? So there's clarity coming into the connection. He's saying, I will give in to you every time. I will give in to you every time you have me under your spell. That's how he feels. So he feels like he's under your spell in a good way, not like, oh, you're doing mojo on him. He's saying, wow, you've bewitched me. I'm under your spell and I'll give in to you every time. So that's a message that really does say that, he does put you first, even if sometimes it doesn't feel that way. And this is what I also feel you go through. It's like you'll say, I'll give in to you every time because I'm under your spell. So I feel that's a real mirrored energy going on. Let's bring in an animal. What do the animals want to say? What do the animals want to say? Yeah, you've got patience is power. Let me just go back down the chat here as it jumped up there. Patience is power. So take it slow and steady. No need to force it or rush it. It's already happening. And that's what you're being reminded. I'm sure you've had this card come out before when I've done a personal reading, or because you know that your journey is about patience right now. Patience is power. Is the angels wanting to tell you anything? What do the angels want you to know? We've got Archangel Phanuel. Now, when I don't really connect with this archangel, you may do, okay? When I'm channeling this angel, I'm feeling this as an angel, bringing hope into you, bringing optimism and new beginnings. So I'm actually connecting with, personally, for you, okay, Archangel Uriel and the energy of your guardian angel. You may connect with this archangel. I don't resonate with this archangel, but you may do, okay? So I'm seeing this as also Archangel Michael being around you, and you're being reminded there's so much hope now, because what I'm also seeing in this card is youth. So I'm also seeing this as, the way your person has changed. And now there's hope for the future. There's a new beginning. There's optimism, a fresh start. There's an opportunity for more. And that takes time. That's why you have to take it slow and steady. So it's not like before where there was maybe a sense of urgency or a rush because of the situation or the age or, the previous vessel. It's changed now. So now you're learning to take it slow, if that makes sense. And this card's moving as well. Look at this, Goddess of Dreams. So Archangel Honiel is around you saying, I'm helping you to remember who you are. You're receiving messages in dreams, clarity through your vision, intuition, and really knowing that you will receive what you need at the right time. Motorbike, speed. So it's about being ready for what's to come at the right time. So again, it's about clarity and taking it slow. That's what you need to know. And obviously, I know George will clarify everything else for you. I hope that helps, okay? Vixen, thank you for the donation, honey. How to be more confident. I feel like when I'm being myself, I'm triggering people. Well, if you're triggering people, it's because you are opening them up to things they need to change within themselves. You have to understand that, because, what you're doing is being you. And that's triggering people who need to change in some way. So don't change who you are. Call on Archangel Michael for more confidence. And recognize that sometimes we trigger people, or we get triggered by people, not just for healing purposes, but because things are changing. So your circle may need to change. You may be moving on from certain people in your life because the way you are is changing. But call on Archangel Michael for confidence. Let's see what animal can guide you with this as well. Look closer. Okay, so look at it closer. You have everything you need to succeed, and all the resources are already available to you. So really what this is, people around you are being triggered by you because they see that you have everything you need to succeed. They see you as a leader and an inspirer. And that's triggering to them for some reason, because that's what they want to be. You've got the Ram energy. We're moving into Aries on Thursday. Things are about to move forward in a very powerful way. So take spontaneous action. Do what you're guided to do. The Ram goes forward fearlessly. It doesn't hang around. It doesn't follow the crowd. It does what it needs to do. You were born to stand out. This is what you're being shown. It's time to become the leader you came here to be. So the fact that you're triggering things in people is a part of their healing process. So don't take it personally. Freedom, peace and acceptance is the path to true freedom. So, you're being you, and that may be triggering people because they may be wearing masks, or they may be not living authentically like you are, and they need to change that. You're also gathering knowledge because you're gathering evidence, knowledge and resources to process, understand and learn. So everything you go through, you're able to learn from and see things in a higher way. And remember your beauty and grace. Be calm and collected. Flow through your life with ease and grace. Trust your journey and forgive everything and everyone, including yourself. Beauty and grace. So remember, this swan is beautiful. But if this swan comes on land and it stands up, it's scary. You know, swans can be very scary. So you have to remember that, you know, you are able to respond to this or react to this. So don't react to people, respond with love, and you are the leader. Hope that helps, okay? Someone just asked if I'm in Ireland. No, I'm not. I'm in Stoke-on-Trent in England. Okay? I'm from the same place that Robbie Williams is from, so that's why you may recognise the accent. Okay, that's the way I always say it, because people know Robbie Williams, the singer. Okay, so we've got the same accent. All you have to do is listen to Rob talking and you'll know what my accent is. Okay, so I'm going back up the chat then. So we've done Vixen, we've got Ashwini with the donations, and any messages from his 3D energy. What does he want to say to you right now? Remember, 3D energy is also what he's feeling. So he's saying to you, I have to, okay, you've got to read that yourself. Okay, I'm trying to keep it PG. So what he's really saying to you is, you know, there's things that I'm doing to myself because of you. Okay, he's saying you make me feel things in the physical body. You know, so when he's not able to be with you intimately in that way, he has to sort himself out. That's what you need to know. That's what he's going through. You know, and he thinks about you in that way. And he's also having dreams. So I feel this could also be happening in dreams. You know, these kind of, I'm trying to keep it PG, oh my goodness me. You know what I'm trying to say? He's having dreams about you that may be making his body have a physical reaction. That's what you need to know, okay? MJ, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any message about my DM today? So what do you need to know today, okay? Any message about my DM? The message for you is insecurity, especially about money. He's going through financial insecurity right now. So this can be holding him back. He may be in debt or he may be obligated to money in some way. He's worrying about money. So it's actually money concerns that is holding him back today. And he may be worrying about money today. So you may not even be aware of that, you know, or you may think, oh, he's okay with money, or, you know, but behind the scenes, you know, you'd be surprised what people stress over. So the message coming through from Archangel Ariel is God is your source. So what he really needs to understand and know is that the true bread, which means everything we need, comes from heaven. It doesn't come from a paycheck or a job. So I feel he's worrying about money right now where he doesn't need to. It's unnecessary worry because everything he needs will be provided for him. So that's what's going on with him today. So, you know, you can kind of send him an energetic message that he's safe, he's protected, that he will have everything he needs, because it feels like that's what he needs to know right now. Okay, but he's going through money issues today. Lisa, thank you for the donation, honey. There's a message from Amanda, please. I'm struggling. Sending you so much love. Remember, if you're struggling, you're operating in fear or ego. So breathe yourself back into the now. Maybe go in nature, spend some time having a walk, meditate, write some journaling down, gratitude, because it will shift your vibration. Maybe write down all the things you love about her. It will change your vibration. It will take you out of fear. Yeah, you've just got to let go. That's what you're learning right now, to let go, to trust the process, to have faith, to be at ease. So what does she want to say to you? She's saying to you, look at this, I adore you. That's what there's no other card that needs to come out. You're worrying for unnecessarily here. Okay, you're worrying because there's ego causing problems. You've got to move out of that and let go. So the way you let go of that is by doing the things I've said. I hope that helps, okay? Laura, thank you for the milestone, honey. Carrot One is here, sending you lots of love. Mwah. Hello, Auntie Laura. Hi, Liz, can we check in with my love today? What does his heart want to express? So what does he want to say? Okay, what does he want to say to you today? What does he want to say? And I'm using the desires deck because there's lots of fire around. I fantasize about how you look naked. Okay, so when he's having dreams, when he's visualizing you, that's what he's connecting with. And we've got, he's carrying burdens around. And, you know, he'll be carrying a burden around because he's thinking about this. And also when we release burdens, we feel naked sometimes. So I feel he's also feeling very vulnerable. I feel he feels vulnerable about being naked with you. And that's also something he's healing. So I feel like he's going through a healing. Now, I'm going to bring in some different cards here. What does he want to express to you? He's saying to you, I'm coming towards you. So things are moving forward. So he's coming towards you. He's making the effort to do that. This card's moving as well. But will you accept me? So again, that's our insecurity goes through. These cards are moving at the bottom of the deck. Have faith, I won't let you down. Okay, have faith. And also, you are stunning, which means you are beautiful, breathtaking, and there is something I need to take care of before we come together, which is what you know. So he's saying to you, that's the burden I'm carrying around, but I am coming forward towards you. And I want to do you a sign and synchronicity message as well. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? The message is coming through here, and there's a card on top, sound healing. Well, wow, you know, that's what you do. It allows you to align with your truth, and it brings in power, strength. It calms you down, it relaxes you. It's part of your mission to do that. We've also got 444. You know the angels are all around you. You know you are protected by angels. Lighten the load, find time to have fun. The dolphins are saying lighten the load, make it more playful. And crystals will assist you with healing at this time. So you're also doing everything right, and that's what they're showing you, and it's powerful. I hope that helps, okay? You know, when you do those things, it also helps you to release any burdens you feel. Really powerful. Thank you for that, okay? Mr. Fat says, message from my twin flame to me, your voice is too sweet. Thank you. So what do you need to know? So let's bring in a different deck. Let's bring in this one. So what does your twin flame want to say to you today? Look how they fly out. It's so powerful. This is what happens behind the scenes when I'm doing the readings, when I'm off camera as well. The last time we were together, it was pure magic. Okay? So you have to understand that that's what he feels. Okay? He feels that when you were together, it was pure magic. And that's really is what they feel. That's why it can get very scary, because like, wow, I've never felt like this before. It's magical. It's cosmic. It's something different. What is it? And they panic and run because they're afraid of losing that feeling. I have feelings for you that I don't know how to express. So that's another reason why, you know, there's a lot of healing taking place right now, or you're not together, or things are taking time, because he's got to learn how to express himself to you. He's got to learn how to open up. And he's saying, I have feelings for you that I just don't know how to express. Why? Because this love is cosmic and magic. And he's trying to understand what that means, because, you know, that can be a very strange concept when we're not used to it. Like, wow, magic, power, what is this, you know? And you've also got messages and dreams. So you're receiving messages and dreams. So because he can't communicate with you physically the way he wants to, he's going to show you in a dream. He's going to express himself to you in a dream, or maybe you even have a dream about the past or something that's happened. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Ram, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. After spending hours of the step-by-step talk this weekend, we're back in separation. Well, you know, this is what we've been talking about. You've got to understand separation. It's not like, oh, it's a phase. It's understanding, it's healing. It's something that occurs to bring in change. You know, it's where you're being protected. I'm frustrated and disappointed. So because you had expectations. When you have expectations, you get disappointed. Because you want things a certain way, or you want things to happen, or you feel like you need it now. Or so you're learning just as much as she is. You're learning to surrender, to release control, to be at peace with the process, to allow the flow, to be flexible and adaptable. I'm disappointed as I thought she finally got it. Well, just because she's not doing it your way doesn't mean she hasn't got it. It's not on your terms, it's on God's terms. You will learn it's not meant to be easy, otherwise you wouldn't have come. You know, if it was meant to be easy, it wouldn't be a twin flame journey. Twin flame journeys are not easy. It's not about, oh, it's all wonderful and, you know, rainbows and unicorns. It's about real soul growth and pain, and learning to overcome that pain and to see past the pain and to have epiphanies from it. It's about learning to choose to be happy in any moment, no matter what's going on. It's about self-love and self-care and giving back to the self. It's about giving to yourself everything you crave from them. It's about realizing what patience is. It's not about waiting around. It's about enjoying life. It's about acceptance. It's about being in the power of the now. So what's the message from her and us? Okay, so you have to forgive yourself for allowing yourself to feel vulnerable and disappointed and angry and frustrated. And it's really interesting this has come up, because in tomorrow's reading, okay, it's in tomorrow. I've recorded today's, was it Tuesday today? Today, Wednesday and Thursday's videos. And Wednesdays are all about releasing anger and triggers and things like that. So the energy is there's going to be an unexpected message. So it's not over, you know, you're not in separation. There's going to be a message coming very soon. And again, it's unexpected because you're in this pain energy now thinking, oh, what's going on? and then boom, there's going to be an unexpected message come in, just like's happened before. So you've got to just be ready for anything on this journey and be in the flow. And it doesn't mean that you are a walkover. It doesn't mean that she thinks she can do what she wants and you'll be there. Trust me, she does not feel that way. She's scared of losing you. She's afraid, but she's going through her own dark night of the soul. And this is what happens. She's the one in masculine energy. You're the one in feminine energy. So you're feeling everything. It's all heightened. She's going through this need to break away and go within and process and shut down. And that's what she's doing. That's a masculine energy. So she's going through this, but her feminine side still wants you and desires you. And that's why when she panics, she comes back to you, because she knows full well she doesn't want to lose you. This is a fertile time right now. Things are being created. So it really is about looking at this in a higher way, from a new perspective, knowing that from the ashes, something gets reborn. From a small acorn, mighty oak trees grow. It's all a process. So when I'm connecting with your energy, there's nothing wrong apart from the way you are perceiving it. And obviously, she is going around it in a way where she could be more open and honest with you, even though she's tried to be, but she doesn't know how to be with certain things. So she has to go within to process, digest, and understand, and then come back to you and explain. That's what she's going through. She's saying to you, you have a powerful effect on me. And that's another thing she struggles with, because you're that sunlight. You're that sunlight and that warmth. And she wants to be able to be that too, to be in that energy. But she's adjusting to that. She's working out what it all means. It's hard for her sometimes to be around the light that you share and that you are, because it's powerful. And it has effect on her. It triggers her in certain ways. It brings things up to the surface. So you have to just be in the flow of this process and what the journey is. Honestly, there's so much love there, Ram. There really is. And, there's so much beautiful things being created. And, for me, because I'm seeing it in a higher way, I'm seeing it from outside of the journey in a way, outside of your journey. I can totally see that everything is aligning. But when you're in the situation, we don't see that. We see the pain. We focus on the fear. We get angry and frustrated, and we have to rise up to observe it in a higher way. So I want to bring in a message from the animals for you. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? We've got, I'm not surprised this card's come out. You've got the peacock. Have confidence. Stand strong in your power and know your worth. You are valuable. So remember, you're learning self-worth through this. That you are valuable, that you are lovable, that you are cherished, that you are enough, that you are special, that you are good enough. You're learning all these things too, because it can make you feel otherwise when she seems to disappear. Because you might be thinking, well, she doesn't care about me, or she doesn't see me or hear me, or I don't matter because she's disappeared again. It's not like that at all. So what affirmation can you use to move you into a higher vibration? I am lovable, because you deserve love in your life, and you deserve it the right way. And this is what's being aligned right now. So affirm, I am lovable, and start giving to yourself more of the things you are craving from her. And then you don't get angry or frustrated or disappointed, because you have no expectations. You are giving to yourself everything you need, so you don't need anything from her. And you're thinking about yourself, because this is also a time of healing for you just as much as it is for her. And you're learning to let go of control, let go of expectations, and be in the energy of power. And that's when that unexpected message will come in. I hope that helps, okay? I'm sure by the weekend you'll be telling me you're back in contact again. So just relax and breathe about it. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, thank you for all the donations, guys. I'm just going to randomly pick some messages now. So we've got Music Guy says, there we go, trying to tell people about, I've got an amazing connection with Jesus, okay? So I don't need people coming in trying to dictate on religion, okay? Keep your opinions to yourself. We've all got free will. We all know our truth. M says, what are the current feelings and thoughts towards me? Thank you so much, love, for your precious time and energy. Thank you for being here, honey. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Change your perspective and enjoy your own company. So really what's happening right now is, Fahad is finding time to change his perspective. spending time with himself to understand what he needs to change and do. And this is also a message for you right now, to use this time to enjoy your own company, to work on self-love, to look at things in a much higher way. So he's saying to you, you are all mine. And he's saying you don't even know how beautiful you are. So he's very grateful that you belong to him. And I don't mean that as in a belonging, controlling way. It's like he's so amazed that you love him and want him, because he's saying you don't even know how beautiful you are. I'm so grateful that you are all mine. Thank you for being loyal to me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for saving yourself for me. It's like he's just blown away by the fact that you want him, because he's saying you could have anyone you want and you want me, and I just feel so grateful for that. And that's also something he's realising. So he wants to be able to honour that. So I feel he's in an energy where he's starting to honour the way he feels so he can honour you. I hope that helps, okay? And Moore says, hi, if you feel guidance, could you give me a message? I feel sick. So when you say you feel sick, okay, do you mean you feel sick because of something physical you're going through or something emotional you're going through? Okay, because I feel it could be obviously it's something emotional that's causing a feeling of sickness. But, I can pull you a message from the Raphael deck, because, we've got what the angel's saying to you is when you go within, you know that you have enough. When you go within and you calm your mind, you're able to see all the blessings in your life. Okay, because there's a lot of blessings there. There's a lot of blessings there, for your future and everything you want. So what I'm connecting here with, first of all, is that when you go within and calm your mind, you'll recognize that you are capable of achieving your dreams. So in your future is this beautiful, loving, wonderful relationship that you are seeking, a happy family life, everything that you are seeking. But sometimes when we don't feel we've got that, or when we're going through struggle around a certain thing, or we're getting tested in some way or challenged or triggered, it can bring in a feeling of anxiety. It can bring in struggle, and that can affect our physical self as well as our emotional self. So really the way you work through that feeling is by breathing. Because anytime that we feel sick or nauseous, or, we feel sick to the stomach, whether we want to be physically sick or we just feel sick because something's hurting us or affecting us or playing around with our vibration, what it's like when someone says something about you and it hits you in the feels or whatever. You breathe, because breath work will calm you down. What did he say? The first, if you're throwing up, obviously you have to allow it to come out, but you breathe. Whenever you feel nauseous, breathe. Okay? Feel like breath work will cleanse you. So Archangel Raphael is the healing angel, and what he's saying to you about this is light exercise and movement. So go for a walk. Go for a walk when you feel that way. Okay? Because it will allow you to go out into the air. So it doesn't matter where you live, whether it's in a city or out in the country. It's about gathering your thoughts and breathing in the air. So light exercise and movement. Now that could be things like yoga or other things. But what I'm connecting with is go outdoors, go for a walk, go in the garden, or go and just have a light walk, because it will allow you to breathe in the air and the nausea will pass. And also we've got dental work. Now what this means is there's decisions taking place. Forgive me, fear. Yeah, fear coming up around decisions. So you may be worried about decisions. Maybe you're thinking, well, my person's got decisions to make, or I've got decisions to make, and that can bring in nausea. We can feel sick about making decisions, changing things in our life, doing things a different way, and that can cause tooth pain. So I'm not saying you need to go to the dentist right now and have dental work done, but, it can bring up issues around about teeth when you are in decisions. And also we can feel sick about going to the dentist. It's not nice, is it? So there may be issues around that you are dealing with too. And the angel's saying cut out toxins. If you feel sick, drink water, without anything in it. When I was ill, I used to drink a lot of orange and water, which, to be honest, I've only done over the last year or so. Like in my water, because I drink a lot of water, I'll put like a little bit of apple and mango juice in, or a little bit of cordial in or something. And when I was ill in February, and I was ill for the whole month of February, I couldn't have anything but water. It's all I wanted, and I've kind of continued it. So, because when we're ill, we don't want anything but natural things. So drink more water, because it will cut out toxins, but it will also help you to deal with any sick feeling. And that's what you need to know. But the angel's saying your happiness is coming. You just have to have faith that you're okay and you are safe. And obviously when you go through any feeling of nausea or sickness or feeling there's something wrong, call on the angels and affirm, I am safe, and that will help you to feel better. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just going back down the chat and see I've had some more donations coming in. Ram says, thank you so much for the reading, Trust for Love. Thank you for the donation and keep me posted, okay? I'm always there for you. You can always email me as well. Christine, thank you for the donation, honey. So great to see a Christine in the chat. You know, my mum was called Christine, so whenever I connect with a Christine, I always feel my mum's here as well. Just seeing if I can find your question. There's no donation. There's no question in the donation. Christine, just pop your question in the chat for me, honey, if you don't mind. Or it could just be an energy donation. But if you've got a question, pop it in the chat. I'm going to do a message for ES. Says, could I ask for a reading, please? I'm very interested. Let's see what the angels want you to know right now. So this is for ES. So the first message coming up is that, you know, you are deserving of love. And that's what the angels are wanting you to know. So it feels like you may need or want more romance in your life. And this is what's coming in. Whether this is from someone you are wanting to return to your life or someone who's already in your life, I feel romance is coming to you from June onwards. So the angels want you to affirm, I am very romantic, I am lovable, I am loved, I am deserving of love, I am enough, because that will bring romance into your life. So I really feel romance is coming to you from June. Now, what do the angels want you to know? Okay, and it feels like it's either going to be someone returning to you or someone coming, you know, returning with love, if that makes sense. It's like someone wants to romance you and show you matter. We've got, sensitivity and strength. So what the angel's saying to you is your sensitivity, the way you are, the way you feel, you know, your intuition, that kind of thing, that is strength. You know, that brings in strength. Sometimes we feel like when we're sensitive or we're vulnerable, it can be a challenge, or we can get walked on, or, you know, it's a hindrance, but it isn't. It's a strength. It's power. It's not weakness, it's strength to feel sensitive. So right now what you're doing is you're tapping into all the forces within you to connect with your sensitivity. So I feel you're becoming more sensitive. And that means more sensitive to others, more sensitive to your light, more sensitive to maybe what you're doing. You know, when we get more sensitive, we don't do the things we used to do. That's why so many light workers give certain things up, like alcohol, smoking cigarettes, drugs, addictions, things like that. Cutting out certain things in our diet because we're not feeling this anymore. We're sensitive to energies. Certain light workers stop doing certain things. We stop wearing a watch. We stop using certain chemicals because we're sensitive to those things, and that's strength. You know, people around may not understand because you're changing. So I feel you're going through big changes and you are protected by angels. You've got beautiful white feather there. So you have support. And that's why you've been guided here, because we are a channel that connects with angels. And that's what you need to know. Okay? So next message we're doing is for Christine, who donated. So Christine says, hi Liz, my DM blocked me on my new Facebook at the weekend. Yeah, I'm sure that did I comment on your comment about this, because really don't take it personally. It's not about you. It really isn't. It's about him and his issues. It's his own fear. Okay, what we do is we take it way too personally when these things happen, and we have to realise it's nothing to do with you and it's everything about him. So my DM blocked me on this Facebook. It's over 12 months now of being blocked. It's really upsetting. I feel hopeless. He blames me for other people's actions. It's affecting me. Well, that's his issue. You know your truth. Nothing you can do or say will make him think otherwise right now until he's ready to go within and face himself. The journey back to your twin flame is a journey back to the self. What he's doing is projecting onto you his pain. Okay, he's projecting onto you what he's going through. So it's not about you. So you have to be the bigger person and say, Father, forgive him. He doesn't know what he's doing. I'm going to work on me. I'm going to work on raising my vibration. I'm going to work on loving life. I know it's hard, but you can turn things around for you by working on the things we talk about daily, spiritual things, practicing gratitude, practicing being more loving, practicing giving more to you, focusing more on you or your family or your friends. Going in nature, meditation, doing all these things, maybe going to an event, maybe coming to my event in May, doing things for yourself. That's what you need to do. Yeah, Christine, I'm answering it right now, honey. So that's what you need to do. Rather than dwelling on why he's blocked you or what he thinks about you or anything else, because he's projecting onto you his own pain. And that isn't about you at all, it's about himself. So you have to work on you. You can even write down all the things you love about him. And then you're moving through all the pain. So it's a time for you right now. Blocking is a time where they are processing. They're not doing it to hurt you from their higher self. They know that. It's about him needing to go within and face his own fears. It's about him, not you. So you have to ask yourself why you're taking it personally. Yeah, something is trying to get your attention. So the angels are saying that your crow's coming to you to remind you that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, that you are bigger than this trigger, that you are a warrior, that you are tough. You will come back together. It's inevitable. You're going to come back together at the right time. We've got holiday happiness. Maybe you've even been thinking about that, the holidays. I mean, obviously we are quite a way away from them, but maybe you were hurt over the holidays because you weren't together and you were thinking, is he happy? What's he doing? Where is he? All these questions. And it's like they're saying, you're going to have a holiday happiness. These things are going to come in for you. It's destiny. Your love goes beyond the physical. It's beyond space. It's beyond time. Do not be afraid. The angels are with you. The universe is working with you to make it happen. And also use a pendulum for quick answers and guidance. So if you want to be able to handle this better, use a pendulum. You know, I have a pendulum in every room apart from the bathroom in the kitchen, because if I go through something, especially things health-wise, because I go through lots of physical things because I'm always channeling physical sensations and ascension. So the first thing I do is pick up my pendulum. Am I okay? And the pendulum will do a yes like it's doing now and say, yes, I'm okay. You know, so the pendulum is a great way to get quick answers, because the thing is, when you use a card deck, sometimes it can be very confusing when you're asking yourself. That's why it's nice to have cards done by others, because their ego isn't involved. Like for me, for example, if I said, am I okay? And I pick a deck up and I get two conflicting cards, I'm going to panic. If I pick up my pendulum, I'm going to get a yes or a no. So you can use anything as a pendulum. You can use a necklace as a pendulum. I remember when I used to be at work, you know, when I used to do a day job before I went full-time on YouTube, if I was at work and I'd have a panic in a moment, I used to take my necklace off and use it as a pendulum. You can use anything that swings or moves as a pendulum. Just seeing what I've got around the room here. There's nothing, I could use this. Look at this. This is my M&M. My little M&M woman. I could even use this as a pendulum. It's not me moving it. See, I'm asking now, show me a yes. See how it's starting to go round? That's a yes. Can you show me a no? Show me a no. See how it's going slower? It's stopped there. So you can use anything as a pendulum. You haven't got to buy one. So just remember, you know, there's always an answer to make you feel calm in that moment. I hope that helps, okay? And the saying, breathe it out, breathe through it. We're going to do one for Anthony says, when will our life change financially in the most positive way possible? This is for Anthony Cox. So I'm going to bring you a message in from Archangel Ariel. Jump straight out. You've got to feel it, okay? The message for you is to accumulate wealth. Oh, I've just seen Samantha's donated as well. I'll do that in a second, honey, okay? But this is for Anthony. And this really will resonate with everyone. To accumulate wealth, focus on the feeling of having money or having success or having the opportunities you want. Imagine buying things that you really want and enjoy the joy, ease and delight you feel when you pay for them in cash. The more wealthy you feel, the more money, opportunities and success you will attract. And then you'll have more than enough to acquire your desires. That's what you need to know. Okay, I hope that helps, okay? And we've got a message coming in there, donation from Samantha. Thank you, honey. Hi, Liz, any messages from Gabriel today? Can I have a prayer for my niece? Sending lots of love for your niece. Let's do a little prayer with Archangel Michael. And everyone can get involved with this by putting prayer hands in the chat, okay? So this is for, is it Ari or Ari? Thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. So what I'm really feeling with that as well is this is about, you know, maybe connecting with her and her energy outdoors or just going outdoors, because whenever we're worrying about someone or we're stressing over someone, we can be very anxious, and they're giving me ringing in the ear. So I feel there's downloads coming in. I feel she's going through an upgrade in some way, or there's something she's healing or going through for her purpose. It doesn't matter how old she is or how young she is. So if you go outdoors when you connect with her energy, you're going to feel uplifted. You're going to be able to send more healing energy to her. And what I'm actually feeling as well is, if she's able to spend time outdoors, it will help. But this is all part of her energy healing. So in other words, her energy is healing through whatever she's going through. So whatever she's dealing with right now or going through, there's work there being done on her energy, which has been healed. That's what you need to know. So thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me for my own blessings and for all of those around me. So in this instance, you're sending your healing energy, because you are also a healer, to her and the situation. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. So really what that means is she's going to get the right support she needs. She's going to get the right help she needs. And that's also coming in. And you have power and energy. So use your energy to heal this situation. I hope that helps, okay? But remember, the angels are always there. And you can call on Raphael and Jesus. So, the reason why I've brought Archangel Michael in and not Raphael is because I feel that you need strength right now. And she needs strength right now. And obviously we all need health and emotional and physical and, healthy strength. But it's more about the emotion. So I feel that's what you need to know for that. So what does Gabriel want to say to you? What does Gabriel want to say? So Gabriel's saying he's going through a healing right now. And you've got to be patient with that healing. So he's asking you to be patient. Please be patient with me. And, these cards jumped out of this deck as well. So clearly when I put these back, they didn't go into that deck. So they needed to come out for you. So what he's saying is, I would sacrifice anything to be with you. So he's saying, remember, I'd do anything for you. And also, this card's come out early. You need to understand what this means. I think about you when I'm intimate with others. That does not mean he's being intimate with others. It means when he's around people he cares about, he's thinking about you. In other words, when you're connecting with your niece, you're thinking, I wish Gabriel was there to share this with me or to be there for you. That's intimacy with others, okay? And that's what he's feeling. In a way, he's kind of saying to you, I wish I could be there for you right now. Please understand I would sacrifice anything to be with you, but I'm going through my own healing. So be patient with me. And I feel he's also sending you an energetic message saying this healing with your niece will come in if you're patient. So he's also sending you healing energy. But what he's saying is, I think about you when I'm intimate with others means if he's being intimate with others as in spending time with someone. Like he could spend time with a family member, for example, and think, I wish I was there with you, or I wish you were here with me. Intimacy with others can be at certain events and situations. Like imagine you're having like a meal at Christmas with someone and you're thinking, I wish I was spending that time with you. That's what I'm really connecting with. Okay, so that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? But lots of prayers and healing being sent your way. We've got Anjan. Thank you for the donation, honey. Just looking for your question. There you are. Hi, Liz. Any message from my soulmate who passed away 14 years before? So I'm going to bring in for this the Divine Masculine and Spirit Oracle because, I designed this deck to connect with anyone, anyone in that way. And obviously soulmates can be friends, family members, lovers. But I feel you need to hear from this deck, okay? So first thing coming through, this card's coming off as well. I'll see you in your dream. So I feel this person is going to come to you in a dream. And that really is how we connect with our loved ones, in dreams. It's not like they show up and scare us like in the movies, pop into our awareness like in the movies, because they would never do that, because that will cause fear as a human being. It's about they come to you in dreams. Whenever I've connected with my mum or dad, it's always been in a dream, and it's always been a dream I've remembered and I've known about it. So, this person is saying to you, I'll see you in my dreams, and I'm always listening. So in other words, you are always talking to this person and being heard. So I'm not saying you're always talking to this person, but it's like this person is saying to you, I'm listening if you want to talk. I'm always listening. I'm there for you. And it's going to be okay, because you're going to be okay. So what your person is saying to you is, it's going to be okay, because you're going to be okay. You were a warrior, you were strong, you can get through this, and I've been sending you signs. So this person has also been communicating with you through signs and synchronicities. So that I'm always listening to you, but you were always able to hear me. So this person is also communicating with you, saying you have the ability to hear me and the messages I'm sending to you, the signs and the synchronicities. And remember, if you call on Archangel Azrael to be around you, he will assist you to be able to connect with this person. And he said, I'm helping others. So he's also guiding right now from above. Helping, he's a guide, he's assisting you and others. Not just you, others. So he's helping you and other people. He's a guide right now to people, I say he, it could be a she, to people that they've been around in the physical world. So this person is a guide to you and is saying, I always hear you and I'm there for you and I'll come to you in a dream. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got MJ, thank you for the donation. On the eyelids, thank you for the first question. I've had heartache on and off and it's not always mine. It feels old. How is my DM feeling about us? Remember, going through heart pain in some way is a heart chakra activation. So there's a lot of healing taking place. So what does he want to say, or what's he feeling about you? What do you need to know? So the card coming out is, I'm working on my own issues. So he's saying to you, it's not about you, it's about what I'm healing right now. And that's why your heart is feeling this way. It's painful. So he said, I'm working on my own issues right now. I've got to deal with these things. I need to release these things. So it's like he's saying to you, please have faith in our love because I'm working on my issues. And you're feeling that with the heart because when he's going through changes and he's feeling the heart chakra activation, that's what's coming through energetically for you. That's what you need to know, okay? I hope that helps. Going to do Blue Synchronicity says, hi Liz, can I ask for messages for my Aries? Anything the universe wants to guide me at this point? I'm grateful to have you and I'm grateful you're here, honey, too. So the message coming through for you is meditate and connect in the higher realms. So the angels want you to connect with your Aries right now in the other realms. And also when you meditate, you receive answers and you receive guidance from the angels. So that's what you need to be doing. And you've got obstacles and blockages are being removed and the synchronicities are showing that to you. So remember, any obstacles and blockages are there for a reason. The delay creates the way, the separation is preparation. It's about observing it in a higher way. And the synchronicities are reminding you that they are there for a reason. So they want you to connect in the higher realms right now to be able to move through these obstacles and blockages in the 3D because they are being removed by the wood dragon, by Archangel Nathaniel, by Lord Ganesh to bring you together at the right time. And the synchronicities will be showing that to you. We'll work on the inner connection to create the outer connection. I hope that helps, okay? I've just seen a message before I do Teresa. I've just seen something come up. Says, Clean says, my twin flame is trying to separate from me. The reason why is because there needs to be a healing. Okay, your twin flame needs to go within and process something. So it's not that your person is trying to separate from you for the wrong reasons. It's actually a form of protection. So you have to be flexible and adaptable and realize that separation won't last forever. It will bring in and aid healing. Okay, so really what your person is trying to say is, I just need some space to work things out. It would be a lot easier if they said that to you, but usually they don't. So, just breathe and focus on you right now. And then you won't be focusing on what that person is doing. You'll be focusing on you. Teresa, thank you for the donation, honey. Can I get a message? What do the angels want you to know? What do the angels want you to know? Jumping out. So the first card is freedom. So the angels are saying to you right now, enjoy your freedom. Okay, enjoy the time you've got for you right now because that's how we let go of the stress and the struggle and we move on from it. So freedom, enjoy your freedom. And also there's a healing taking place. So I've got kind of a date coming through here. Between April and September, there's going to be lots of healing of the heart. So the healing of the heart says love, acceptance, and romance. So there's a healing taking place to bring in romance and love, to bring the romantic love in. And you're in the energy of acceptance right now, which is letting go of the struggle, moving on from that causes you pain. And being energized in the connection you're in with yourself as well. Connecting with him on the 5D, they're giving me fear, letting go of any fears around the 3D and working on finding your own freedom through acceptance, through self-love, through feeling romantic. You know, when we feel romantic, we can feel powerful. It's not just about being romantic with our person, it's about being romantic with the universe. Falling in love with the universe, saying me and the universe have got a thing going on. And then you start seeing blessings everywhere, love everywhere, romance everywhere, and life gets pretty magical. And that's what the angels are reminding you. So this is more about you enjoying where you are right now, especially as you move into April. Enjoy your own freedom. Doesn't matter what obligations you've got, like a job or family or anything else. Enjoy being you. Enjoy that freedom. Enjoy the way it feels to be able to go where you want to go and do what you want to do. Enjoy that. And recognize that there's a healing of the heart taking place to bring in the beautiful relationship between you. So work on healing your heart through self-love, acceptance, romance, and the universe will do the rest. And that will free your mind and it will bring in power. I hope that helps, okay? Anne says, Frank sent lyrics, I can't live without you, you too, because he can't. Okay, he's really telling you. What I feel he's doing is, and thank you for the donation, you know, the last song he sent you was, I need you now. And now he said, I can't live without you. With or without you. So what he's really saying to you is, he's saying, I want you to know how I feel directly. Okay, so really what he's saying is, I can't live with you. Okay, is really him saying, I struggle because I can't be with you right now, but I can't be without you. So again, really what he's doing is he's saying, please be patient with me as I do what I need to do. So, and I'm excited once I get my new song deck, okay, which has been, you know, it's being processed right now. But this is what he's saying. Look at this. You are always connected to each other, okay? Telepathic communication is strong at this time. So he's connecting with you through songs because it's his way of telling you how he feels. He's thinking about you big time. You are the elephant in the room that never goes away. People, including his wife, people around him are aware that he's distracted and that someone else is on his mind. He says people around him are aware that he is distracted and are wondering who is on his mind. So you're always connected. So you're on his mind and he's trying to show you that he can't live without you. He's trying to show you that he needs you, but he's struggling with being with you right now. So it's like his way of saying, thank you for being patient with me and trusting our love. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go off, guys. I've got a busy day today. I've got personal readings. If you would like one, you can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. Hopefully I'll be live again tomorrow. And look at me blocking the throat. If you haven't had a question answered, click on anywhere in the replay. You'll receive your answer. There's also messages every day in the daily angel reading, the daily love reading, and the message from them to you. And my new deck has come as well. Where have I put it? I will do Laura's donation. Give me a second. Where have I put it? Here we go. My new deck's come today. Divine Masculine Karmic Struggles. So if I get a chance today, I'll do a deck walkthrough with this, pull some cards, and then I'll be able to do a full karmic reading with this as well at some point. So, you know, if you're in a karmic situation, I've got a brand new deck. This is a Divine Masculine Karmic Struggles. So Laura says, can we have a collective message from our precious Carrot One? Of course. So I'm going to bring in a message from Wisdom with the Twins. Okay? Wisdom with the Twins. I'll tell you, I'm so creative. I'm working on 3 decks right now as well. I'm doing 3 decks. I'm doing a masculine deck, a feminine deck, and I'm working on Archangel Michael's deck as well. It's like me, because I'm a dragon, and this is the year of the dragon. The dragon has just come in and completely sent me into creative energy. Honestly, you'd be surprised. I'm just like boom, boom, boom with what decks I'm doing. You have so many beautiful decks. I wonder how you make them. It's intuition. You know, I make the deck in my mind and then obviously everything else comes. Obviously, I do the templates and everything on my phone. So, for example, I find the pictures I need and whatever else I do. Just bear with me a second. I've got these keyboard warriors keep coming on. Just have to keep timing them out. So this is a collective message for everyone from Carrot One. This is my Carrot One, okay? She's my little baby girl. So, you know, you may have a pet. You may have a child. I have a Carrot One. So this is the message from Carrot One. Fruit and vegetables. So really this has come up because Carrot One is saying, are you eating your fruit and vegetables? So this is really about remembering that what we put into our body can affect our body and it can affect our emotions and it can affect our mind. So this is about understanding that. So it's about bringing more fruit and vegetables into your diet or into your, and And I also feel someone out there as well may have like a greenhouse. Maybe you create your own fruit and vegetables. And really what Carrot One, thank you, is saying, or what the angels are saying, let me just put it back there, is saying is, remember that it's a garden. Your mind is a garden. So in your garden, in your mind, are you creating beautiful fruit and vegetables and roses and flowers? Or have you got weeds? Because remember, when there's weeds around, the fruit and the vegetables don't grow. So it really is about remembering that your thoughts become things, and to nurture your garden the right way with positive thinking and optimism, love and joy. But make sure what you're putting into your life, what you put into your body and into your environment is healthy. Because we can sometimes have unhealthy things around. If your plant's died, you've got to get rid of it. It's unhealthy to have that around you. If you've got clutter everywhere, it's not very healthy, is it? So you've got to clear the clutter. That's what you're being guided to know. Ash, we thank you for the donation. A message from DM, a message from the angels for me. So let's do your message from the angels first of all. Message from the angels is balance. So, in 2024, look at the 24 in the corner there, the right-hand corner. Your life is about balance. So, this is about self-care and centering your energy. So I feel that right now your person, your masculine, isn't balanced enough for you. Not ready yet to be with you because, things are up in the air. He's going through things. It's like he's walking a tightrope. So he can't be with you in that energy. You've got to understand that the balance has to come in. So he's working on self-care and balancing his energy. And you are being guided to center your energy, which means bring yourself back into the now through breath work. Connect with your heart space. And then you don't go into fear about what's going on. We've also got the cards coming up. We've got time out and we've got storm warning. So, you have a time out when something could be brewing. We have time out. In other words, the silence of separation when something needs to change. And the storm warning is also a big message about cleansing energy, healing, shifts, changes, and also clearing the air. When we have a storm, why does it happen? To clear the air. We have like that muggy air, and then we have a thunderstorm and the air feels clearer. And the air is clearing right now in 2024 to bring in a more balanced energy. So what does your person want to say to you right now? Your person is saying to you, I'm working on my own issues, okay? And I do want to return to you. So that's why there's a time out, because they're working on their own issues to bring balance in. And the storm warning is about clearing the air because he wants to return to you. So it really is about having faith and patience, okay? Because again, sometimes they can't get the words out, they mix the words up. So it's hard to express what they want to say. So that's another reason to balance themselves. I'm going to answer one more, then I'm going to go off. So we're going to do Hannah from Australia. Great to have you here, honey. Thanks for the love reading. Let's do a little love message then. What do you need to know? This is for Hannah. The angels are saying to you, believe, okay? Believe. The most important thing in love is to believe in the power of love, to believe in love itself, to believe in the person you're thinking of, to believe in yourself, and to believe that you're worthy of love. So the angels saying, focus on your goals, focus on your dreams, and focus on them with unwavering faith, because you can do this. You just have to believe in yourself. And also to work on forgiveness, because, when you purify your heart and mind, you are able to forgive. So there's innocence here. So it's about realizing that people are innocent on this journey. It's about forgiving. So people are doing the best they can with the experiences they are having and what they're going through. So purify your mind and heart by connecting with your true self, and then you'll know what to do. And I feel you're being guided to forgive yourself and to forgive others to move forward. And, the way that we create love in our life is through self-love. When we become our own best friends, when we love ourselves, it allows the others a chance to love us. So it really is about working on the connection with yourself and believing in love and believing you are worthy of love to attract the love in. I hope that helps, okay? Message for Jill there. Thank you for the donation. Is there a message from the angels for me today or a message from Matt? So what do the angels want you to know? Message coming through is, again, meditate and connect in the higher realm. So connect with Matt right now in the 5D realm. Okay, connect with him there, and that's going to bring power in. That's where your connection is right now, because there may be a timeout. So you may be in separation or silence. The angels are going to intervene during this timeout, okay? The angels are going to intervene during this time out. So remember, while there's a time out, in other words, a separation or they're not communicating, the angels are able to come in and do their job, and the divine is able to handle this. So remember, everything is in divine and perfect order, and then you're going to clear the air, the storm warning. So remember, again, we just had this coming out. So when things are in crazy energy or chaotic energy, that's why there needs to be a time out, because things need to move forward. So what I'm definitely feeling here is connect right now on the 5D realm, allow the angels to come in or the universe to come in and create the way for you guys to clear the air. But it really is about understanding that when you aren't together, there is a great healing taking place. And that's what you need to know. So let's finish with a little message from him to you. What do you need to know? The message is, there is something I need to take care of before we can come together. So that's really what's going on. Okay, he's taking care of something to be with you. So have faith in that. Okay, guys, I'm going to go off. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone who donated for being here. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. And I'm going to be live, hopefully, again tomorrow. Have a great day. Sending you lots of love, and I'll see you soon.